class. This is the online class of class 9 and today's chapter is The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. So let's start the chapter. Stanza 1. So in stanza 1, the poet has come into the deep autumnal woods where two roads have diverged into two ways like a fork. Okay, diverge means separated. Immediately the poet understands that as a traveler, traveling both the roads is impossible. Here the two roads symbolizes two ways to go in life. The poet first thought of traveling both the roads, then discarded the idea. Okay, then he find himself a dilemma. Dilemma means confusion, or to which about the choice of a road. He found that the first road has been bent in undergrowth bush, means that road has not been taken often. Okay, and undergrowth here presents the unknown world. So this is basically choosing your future. Okay, how when you in a cross path. Okay, so this is the first stanza when there is two when it is autumn season and the poet is walking in front, okay, in the mm, uh, and what happened, he sees two roads. One is less traveled, which is bushy and okay, and other is mostly traveled, okay, which is fine. And now comes the second stanza. In second stanza, we see the poet selects the road that appears at first glance to be less traveled. So here, the poet in second stanza selects what? The road less traveled. Okay, that means he chose the unknown road. Okay, he chose the path which most of the people haven't chosen in their career. The less traveled road symbolizes that path those most people haven't taken. Okay, the stanza suggests that he has independent spirit and does not wish to follow the crowd. After a moment he changes his mind, concluding that both roads are equally worn out. So what happened is that what happens, the poet is choosing less traveled road. That means what kind of character he is just independent. He does not like to depend and does not like to follow what other people are doing. Okay, what other people are choosing. But after a moment he changes his mind and he says that both roads look equally untraveled or equally worn out means here equally smooth. Okay, smooth road. Let's go to stanza 3. Okay, leaves cover both road equally. No one this morning has yet taken either path, for the leaves lie undisturbed. This symbolizes that the choice in life opens to the poet are both unknown to him. The poet remains committed to his decision to take the road he had previously selected, saying that he will save the other road for another day. This symbolizes that he will make the other choices in life only if he is not satisfied with the result of the first choice. He observes that he will probably never pass this way again, as one path leads to another, and thus will never have an opportunity to take the other road. This symbolizes that he will not be able to take the second choice in life at all. So what happened in the last stanza, or it is the second last stanza, the third stanza, he thinks that today he will take this road which is less traveled, and other day he will take another road which is more traveled. Okay, but he knows deep inside that once he's taken the road less traveled, he had to continue his journey in that road. Okay, means once a career he has chosen, he had to move on to that career. He cannot he cannot come back and choose another career or uh, another road. Okay, the road symbolizes here to choices in life. Okay, he knows that, like for example, if you choose to become a doctor, you have to pass entrance, then you have to do mbbs, then uh, okay, then you get then mbbs now. But after completing mbbs, you can't say that no, I want to do again something else. Okay, because of for doctor you had already chosen subject science in your school, then college, then university, so you can't come back. It's the same way here. The poet knows that once the road is chosen, which is less traveled, he knows that he can't come back and choose another road the another day. Okay, so now let's come to the fourth stanza, which is the last stanza. In years to come, the poet says that he will be telling others about the choices he made, meaning that he will talk about what decision in life he took. While doing so, he will sign either with the relief that he made the right choice or with regret that he made the wrong choice. Whether right or wrong, the choice will have a significant impact on his life. Significant here means important, impact here means effect in his life. Okay. So when years will pass by and the poet now is old, he's telling that he will talk about his life choices with others. Okay, and he will say that whether he is satisfied or whether he regrets the wrong choice, or but he says at last that whether right or wrong his choice were, it will always be an impact, an important decision in his life. Okay,